It's the plastic bag that we bring home from the grocery store, the empty water bottle that we throw in the trash, or even the hamburger we stop and get on our way home from work. All of these very simple, ordinary tasks include millions of people every day. The disposal of these simple items add up and are slowly weakening the Earth's environment. Today I want to discuss the parts of the carbon footprint. First, we need to understand, what is a carbon footprint? What does it entail? What does it tell us? Next, we'll look into the parts that make up the carbon footprint. What does it come from? Where is it produced from? And finally, we'll visit some ideas on how to reduce the carbon footprint size in order to help create a more sustainable environment for today and even better for future generations. Let's start with one small step. The definition of the carbon footprint covers a vast amount of topics. Overall, it defines the measurement of greenhouse gases that go directly and indirectly into the atmosphere to provide the care for humans. Greenhouse gases are formed in the atmosphere by the burning of fossil fuels, which we'll talk about in just a little bit. The carbon footprint is typically expressed in the element form of CO2 or carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is produced from many different things in the world and everyday life, typically disposal methods. Carbon dioxide is found naturally in the Earth's atmosphere. However, with the Industrial Revolution and the amount of human activities that are taking place, the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere has caused it to alter its breaking down process. As carbon dioxide is the most valuable part in explaining the carbon footprint, there is another gas that is present, methane gas. As it is the second most known greenhouse gas in the atmosphere, it comes from very natural causes, wetlands, livestock. Now, this gas breaks down faster than carbon dioxide. However, it has a greater impact on the Earth's atmosphere, as it is a leading cause for the rising temperature of the Earth's surface. So, overall, the carbon footprint is the measure of greenhouse gases that are sent into the Earth's atmosphere. Now, let's talk some more about those greenhouse gases. Carbon dioxide is the primary greenhouse gas being released into the atmosphere. Now, the greenhouse gases are caused by the burning of fossil fuels. Fossil fuels include coal, natural gas, oil. All of these items are very common found things. Everything that you would find in a functioning economy. With coal, we turn the lights off and on. These particular types of fuel will submit more greenhouse gases into the atmosphere than both natural gas and oil. The burning of coal. According to the EPA, 38% of all the mining done in the United States goes to support the use of electricity. The burning of fuel from vehicles is the second biggest way that greenhouse gases are produced into the atmosphere. So, transportation. It's necessary and it's used by the majority of the population. It's also putting the most greenhouse gases into the atmosphere. According for itstimetochange.org, those mentioning leading factors with electricity and transportation all equal to 1 kilogram of carbon dioxide that's added into each individual carbon footprint. In the same site, they state that in order to contain a sustainable environment, each person must stay at 2,000 kilograms per year. Examples include operating a computer for 32 hours, 5 plastic shopping bags, and every 2 water bottles add up to 1 kilogram of carbon dioxide. The emissions of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere cause an abundance of the element being produced onto the Earth. With way too much carbon dioxide, the temperature of the Earth can increase, causing heat waves, tornadoes, the change in the climate, which is not a good solution for economic needs. It doesn't help our agriculture. It does not help to sustain a habitat for some places. The increase of carbon dioxide can also cause the sea level to rise, which in turn leads to more powerful hurricanes and weather-related events. These changes in climate can become inhibitors on the way we need to be sustaining the environment in a positive direction. So what do we do? In what ways can the ordinary person eliminate his or her own carbon footprint? Now, elimination, probably nobody can completely fully eliminate the amount of carbon dioxide they put into the air. We have necessities. However, here are a few easy ways to reduce your carbon footprint. It's easy stuff, making sure you turn the lights off when you leave the room. Do you leave the water running when you're brushing your teeth? Join a local recycling program. If it's possible, carpool. Don't drive your own vehicle. If you're within walking distance, take a walk. The United States has a long way to go to reduce the dependency on fossil fuels. With these little steps, we can give the environment a chance, a fighting chance, to sustain a great future for generations to come. So overall, we see that things help us sustain an environment and what causes its difficulties. Where the world stands right now, 100% completely sustainable environment seems out of reach. However, finding the time to take, to recycle, to walk, to reuse plastic bags, water bottles, stuff to eliminate our carbon footprint or reduce our carbon footprint will all help for the future purpose. Overall, we need to make sure that the individual carbon footprints of every person reduce dramatically so the footprint of the entire country, of the entire world can reduce in order to sustain the environment and provide habitat. Thank you.